Hello everybody, welcome back to Season 47 of the Pichu London Ally Better Together series. Today we're here at Phoenix Raceway. 100 laps will be run here today in the desert. The first stage ends on lap 25 and the second will end on lap 60. James Richardson is going to lead us to the green on pole. He won here last season in a different team with Roush RFK. He's now with Legacy Motor Club. Looks to repeat here with a different team and a track that he's won here before. Here we go. On to green flag racing, and we are underway in the desert at Phoenix. Green flag waves. And a good start for the 43 early on. Igor Barreto going for second on Samet Oskan. Here comes the 23 though, inside top 5. Skylar Taylor going to compete as well for a top 5 spot. There's our winner last week, Ian Chavez. He took the checkers at Vegas. Got his first win. Now he's on the board among winners this season. We can still have more winners though, and it will come down to who is ever highest in points if we have more than 12 winners this season among the full-time drivers. We're definitely going to have a lot of different winners this season as we've always had. But we'll see how many of those winners. We'll see that we'll be close as we get closer to the end of the season. We'll know. We'll know how many exactly will there be. Colling's running really well. Both cars inside the top 10 right now at the start. 31 Dylan Ebrahimian. Going to go for a position. He's going to battle against his friend Samet Oskan. The two buddies battling it out. And Ebrahimian last season had a win to get himself in the playoffs and did make it to, I believe, the second round of the playoffs. Now he gets by his good old friend and he's going to try to get back in the playoffs with a win. This was James Richardson's ride from last season. The 6th is now driven by Michelle Anderson. And he's trying to lead the 6 to another victory at this very track. As I mentioned, James Richardson won here last season at this very track in that very same team. So Richardson already off to a good start from pole in the lead. Great start for that 43. They got a legend in James Richardson in the wheel. Mitchell Anderson trying to be the next rookie to win a race this season. Here comes Chavez, though. Oh boy, contact with the 23. Oh, he was not ready. He was not willing to wait. He's going for it. He's going to try to pass the 23 Alexander O. Oh boy, that could have been a disaster. We've seen some wrecks happen here in Phoenix, and they've been pretty big. He was trying to not get a big one also as well. Chavez gets the clean run into third. Well, it was a little not so clean with the move he made earlier, but he's able to get to third place the right way. And now the 42 following him, Skylar Taylor in 4th. Barreto trying to close in on the 43. And Ebrahimian in the 31 trying to get both colleague entries in the top 5. The three teams that have won this season are Team Penske with JP Lataro. We've also had Stewie Moore win for Spire. And last week, Chavez won for Trackhouse. Two young teams won, and a team that's been very familiar now have a winner in each, and now have a winner this season. With Penske, Spire, and Trackhouse. And Legacy Motor Club is trying to add their name to the list this season among winning teams in Season 47. They had success last season with Clark McKee. That 43 car had a handful of wins and had a deep playoff run. Now they've signed a veteran in James Richardson, a two-time champion. He is a legend in this series. 2 times a champion. If he wins, he'll be in the campaign to win his 3rd title. And no driver has ever won 3 championships in this series over 47 seasons. Richardson has 20 wins in his career, and as I mentioned, he won here at Phoenix last season. He was a Phoenix winner last season, a track that's been so familiar to him. He also won here back in the old configuration, I think, in season 25. I think he's one of the very few to win in 2 different configurations here at Phoenix since they've upgraded and reconfigured this track. Just past where the where the start finish line was previously, the backstretch. That's where the start finish line was before the repave. So Richardson continuing to lead. This is only the first stage though, so I'm sure we're going to get a lot of guys planning strategies, planning to how to get ahead here at a track like this. Battling of the teammates back in the back with Matt Gomes and Nick Salmon. There's Isaac Bernash and Arukin Kolunglu. And Kolunglu has had a hot streak to start off the season. He was 2nd, 3rd, and 4th the first 3 races. Not a good start for him this time, though. He's right in the middle of the pack in 20th. Gonna have to work his way up this time, so he's gonna have to work to get to victory. He's been so close in the first 3 races to a win. Very promising career for Harukin. Is looking to make a name for himself, but we still have plenty of racing to go, and just the 4th race of the season. By the way, Anthony Lopez forgot to mention, and Isaiah Bernash each have 20 wins, same as James Richardson. So they're tied, I believe, for 5th place on the all-time wins list. And Richardson has a chance to take sole possession of 4th. He has the chance to take sole possession. Oh no, of 5th place. Yeah, take sole possession of 5th with the other 2 drivers he shares with. So Richardson a chance here to add to his legendary career in this series. Another victory to his name. I think this is the first time this season we've run triple digits in terms of the race length, 100 laps. I think before we ran 94 laps. And usually the race is over 100 laps longer, save for short tracks. Well, this almost is a short track. It's like a mile in length. Just above, like a mile in length exactly, I think. So 100 laps is good distance for a track like this. And speaking of which, a short track is going to be next on the schedule. That's where we're going to be in Bristol. We're going to go to the last great Coliseum in Bristol Motor Speedway. And now you're not seeing double, by the way. Both Clint Buchanan and Isaiah Bernash, both from the same team, are running with Morgan and Morgan in this weekend's race. Yeah, the 8 card, the scheme is actually from the Clash that they ran in last season in real life, but we didn't run the Coliseum this year in the Clash. We had it in North Wilkesboro, so it kind of didn't make sense to run that 8 scheme over in the race in the Clash, so they're running it here at Phoenix. And he just got passed by Nick Salmon. Very, very quiet first stage. All trying to get a feel for the racetrack here in Phoenix. Sun's not really reaching the track as much as usual. And that might be a good thing for that might be why the cars are not being able to get runs already early on. They aren't able to get the hot surface, and as a result, not able to get the runs that they wanted to get by for the lead. But don't worry, there'll be stage breaks, so to keep things interesting and to mix things up. Again, only the first stage, so could expect to see more action as the race goes along. I mean, nobody was able to catch James Richardson on that first stage, but will he keep the momentum up into the second stage? And like I said, though, the next race after this is Bristol, but we're going to have our first race on the short track, on a true short track, that is. So that should be a lot of fun. Then after that, it's a trip to Mexico City. Going to go back to Mexico, and it's been a while since we went to Mexico. In a points-paying race, I should say, because last season Mexico ran as an exhibition race, and now it'll be a points-paying race this season. A preview of what's to come. In Adromo Hermanos Rodriguez, the return to Mexico. And we're going to, of course, have a race in Canada later this year. So international races, a huge thing of the series. For many seasons, they're coming back. I got 2 of them this season. Can't wait for those 2. For now, though, we're at Phoenix, and we got one more lap in stage number 1. And James Richardson just having no issues so far. Having a clean run, a clean start here at Phoenix. Gonna have to try to keep the. We'll see if he'll keep the momentum up as we end the stage on this lap. James Richardson is gonna easily win stage 1. As I mentioned last race, there are no more stage points, but stage winners will still receive a playoff point if they make the playoffs, and there will still be stage breaks as well. So there you go, stage 1 has ended, and the 43 takes the stage. No problems at all for the 43, and now they're going to have to take a pit stop. Going to get ready for stage number 2. They got their tires and fuel numbers in, so we'll see what strategies these guys will pull off. Try to improve their position here at Phoenix. Again, it's been a very clean first stage, but things could be quite different as we go to stage 2. And Richardson going to make his way to pit road right now. He's got the first stall since he is on the pole. And here we go. The leaders have come to pit officially. Let's see who will be out of pit road first. Here we go. Gonna get tires and fuel in right now. Let's see who's gonna be out on top. It is Richardson. No surprise there. The 43 comes out of the pits first. Alright, we're gonna get right into stage 2, I should say, soon. Stage 2 is about to begin. Alright, about to begin stage 2 with James Richardson and Igor Barreto on the front row. It was a quiet first stage to start off with, but we'll see if things become different in stage 2 as the green flag waves again. Look at the start by Ryan Durrani, right on the apron trying to get by for the top 5. What a start for that 45. 43 is battling his teammate, and the 2 teammates battle for the lead. It's Skylar Taylor getting the lead away from his teammate. Here comes Alexander Rowe. On the apron he goes, but Rowe's going to try to get by into the dog leg. Well, out of the dog leg, I should say. Now they're coming towards the dog leg. And for the first time, we have a lead change in this race. But the 23 is going to be the one in front. Rowe takes the lead. His teammate's going to follow him too. It's the battle of the 2 teams between 23 and Legacy. 23, though, is going to make it 1-2 on their own, passing the other 1-2 brigade in Legacy Motor Club. And another 2-team brigade is in the mix. It's Colleague inside the top 10. 23 clears. Alexander Rowe is in front, holding off his teammate right now, who is actually the defending Series champion. The run to lap 60, by the way, in stage number 2. A lot of drama to start it off in this stage. But we have not had a natural caution occur in this race so far. Short race, but we still haven't had a natural caution. Matt Gomes goes 3 wide. And now the 10 car is going to try to get into the mix here. He had a pretty slow start. He's going to try to pick up the speed, trying to get inside the top 10. 34 gets by below. And now 3 wide battle with Michelle Anderson, Skylar Taylor, Nelson Herrera. Fourth place, I should say, goes to Nelson. And it's still a 1-2 right now for 23-11. With Alexander Rowe leading the race over Ryan Durrani. And Rowe's trying to give 23-11 their second consecutive title, but with a different driver. His teammate won last season. Alexander Rowe right now, he enters this season with 16 career wins. And believe it or not, Phoenix was one of them. He won here back in season 44. So not too far back. He won here back 3 seasons ago. And Rowe definitely knows his way around this track in the new configuration. Ryan Durrani is in second place. He's trying to hold off the 43, though, of James Richardson, who had led every lap in stage 1. Durrani comes into this season with 6 wins. Was a 2-time winner last year, including a win in North Wilkesboro and Martinsville. Nelson Herrera, I don't think, has ever won in his career, neither has Skylar Taylor. They have never won in their careers. Skylar, by the way, competed as a rookie last season. And now he's moved on to, he's staying with his team that he ran with last year. He's trying to get his first win in the series. Ian Chavez got his first win last weekend at Las Vegas. (23-45) running 1-2. That's what a team wants. That's what a team always wants. A team always dreams of having a 1-2 finish in any track, anywhere. 1-2 finish anywhere. Maybe 1-2-3 or even better than that. Some other teams. Last season, Benjamin Snyder drove the 23. Was only able to win at Darlington after the playoffs began, I believe. And so they decided to move on and went with the veteran in Alexander Rowe. Rowe, I think, competed with Chip Ganassi. I mean, not Ganassi, I should say. Joe Gibbs. He was with Joe Gibbs last season. A lot of experience with Rowe. Handful of wins to his name. Let's add another one here today. And third place right now, James Richardson. All these drivers, all veterans, rallying inside the top 5. Skylar Taylor's just trying to hang on over to 5th place on Michelle Anderson. 2 rookies are behind him inside the top 10, but Chavez is really impressed. Very impressed everyone here in his first couple races. He won in Vegas. It was almost the same as Luke Law. Had a handful of wins and made a deep run to the playoffs as a rookie. Despite that, though, he was not able to find a full-time ride this season, and Chavez took his spot. And now Chavez trying to make the most of his opportunity, maybe go deeper than what Law did last season. Nearing the halfway point here at Phoenix. Right now, things have cleared up now. It's almost like what we saw in stage 1, but things have cleared up. Arukin's still 18. He was scored 18th, though. He's going to try to get by his teammate. And Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Clip Buchanan looks low. Does he have a run to make it 3 wide, though? Not quite there to get it 3 wide. He's just not quite there yet to make it a battle for position. Nick Salmon goes for a position on the 12. As right now the pack has started to separate a little bit with the leaders. And there's Ronald Marvila, who was a champion, I believe, 2 seasons ago. And that was in 71. And now the 12 car, Chris Leone, drops back on the outside lane. Going to enter the dog leg. But now 23, though, now the 51's trying to fight back, trying to find a way around to 3rd place on the 43 car. It's not been easy to pass a track like this. It just hasn't been easy. Only restarts have provided the opportunity for these guys to be competitive. And again, it might have been because the track is not hot right now. It doesn't look like it. There's clouds covering the sun. And so there might not be as much grip, as usually it has. To make things tougher for these guys to make a move. 43 is going to try to get a run on the 23. In third place and not able to make her on the 45. 45 hangs on. 45 car hangs on for now. And still 1-2 right now for 2311. And a battle for position between teammates. And it's between Trackhouse. As the 1 car is trying to get by the 99. 99 gets her on the outside, though. What a move by that 99, able to hang on the outside over his teammate. But Rich Roy would love to get back into victory lane in his new team. Oh, past the halfway point there, we actually have 10 laps to go for the end of stage number 2. 31 able to clear the 34, and now enter the dogland. The 20 is trying to clear that 34 as well. Can he do it in below the dog leg? Looks like he will. 16 car has not had a good start right now since being the top 5 in stage number 1. Dropped back really he dropped back a lot in stage number 2. He's right now currently scored 13th. As I mentioned earlier, no more stage points given out this season. The stage winners get a playoff point, though, as before, if they make the playoffs. And Nelson Herrera just went by the 43 for 3rd place. So they are able to make passes in this track. But they just got to be very patient and got to be at the right moment. They have to make it at the right time. Got to time these things to make the pass work. I think Richardson wants it back, though. That's good news for the 2311 teammates. Both trying to pull away. 42 car looks below. 43 is trying to find a way around the 51 car. It's the first time, I think, this season we've not had a natural caution occur within the first 2 stages. Kind of surprised. Had a lot of wrecks in the first 3 races. A lot of drama happened, especially in Vegas in the last race. Now Skylar Taylor's going to try to get by his teammate. See if Skyler is able to get a run on the 43. That 43 has been strong, though. I mean, got a veteran. We got a legend, a two-time champion behind the wheel. That 43 has been so good. He won stage 1 leading every lap. Hasn't been able to rekindle that since. Just hasn't been able to get as much better luck as he had at the start of the race. Now he's battling his teammate for position. But Richardson did a great job hanging on. No, 42 got a run on the bottom. It looked like 43 was going to clear the 42, his own teammate. That 42 though, not letting up. 42 going to get by 43. 99 going to get by the 6. 3 laps remain in stage number 2. Using the dogland, trying to get an advantage here. 42 gets by, gets a run on the on the inside. Ian Chavez is trying to get by the 43. And he's way too far back of the 43 to make a move. He'll have to wait till the start of stage 3. But there's 2 laps to go in stage number 2. And now the 23, though, is trying to hang on to win stage 2 as he took the lead early on at the beginning of the second stage. Has not looked back. His teammate right behind him. Still a long ways to go. About 40 laps remain. Anything goes here at Phoenix. Again, we've had clean. The first 2 stages have been all clean. But stage 3 could be different. As the 23 is going to hang on, Alexander Rowe is going to win stage number 2 here at Phoenix. And he's going to earn the playoff point if he makes the playoffs. Less than 40 to go when we get back to the green. Here in stage number 2, let's see if anybody will take pit stops, and I'm sure they will. Because we've not had pit stops during the green flag run. Not sure if we're going to have it at the end of during stage 3, but they're going to take their stops right here, right now. So here we go on to pit road, and the 23 leads them to the pits. 23 is going to lead him down to the pit road, and we'll see if he comes out of pit road first. So here we go. 1 car stays out, though. Chris Leone is staying out. All right, we got several cars have stayed out. This is going to get interesting now. 2 cars have stayed out. At least 2 cars have stayed. So this is going to make things a lot more interesting. The 2 cars that stayed out are actually teammates, believe it or not. Chris Leone. Oh, wait. And JP Latar, they're a lap down. So I thought they were on the lead lap, but they're a lap down. I guess they had a problem early on. But 1 car came out of the pits. Rich Roy out first. Ahead of Alexander Rowe. What a pit stop for the 1 car. He just came out first. Impressive. He just came out before everybody else. Way far back. And now the 2 lap cars have chosen to pit. So Rich Roy is going to have the lead at the start of stage 3. Here we go. About to begin stage number 3. Alrighty guys, back to green flag racing for the final stage here at Phoenix. 35 laps to go when we get to the stripe. Rich Roy will lead the field down to green as he came out of pit road first during the last set of pit stops. And the 23 Alexander Rowe will start on the front row as well. This could be the restart that decides who wins this race. So here we go. Green flag about to wave at Phoenix. The final stage about to begin in the desert. And we're underway again. And what a start for Alexander Rowe. We wasted no time getting on the gas first. 23 is in the lead again. Oh no, the 1 car to pit. 1 car comes to the pits. And they're wrecking ahead of him. They are wrecking. That's our first big wreck of the race. 1 car to pit. It caused a lot of chaos. And the 23 leads to the caution. Wow, what a start to stage 3. Let's take a look at what brought out the caution. Well, the chaos happened when Rich Roy went down to the pits. And he just slowed up in front of the pack, and the pack just had no time to react. And then chaos happened with James Richardson getting hit from behind by Michelle Anderson and then spinning, and the cars had to stop in front of them, try to avoid the wreckage. Total chaos, all brought on by Rich Roy, and that's the first time we've had a natural caution occur today. A tough break for James Richardson, who was running up in front all day, getting tangled up in a caution. And it was a slowdown that he unfortunately was just not able to avoid. He got tangled up. He was able to continue, but man, the tough break for that 43 to be involved in a wreck. I don't know why Rich Roy had to go to pit road there. After he just pitted, he just came out first. I don't know if he got penalized on pit road for being too fast exiting or what not, but well, he was way ahead when he came out of the pits and stayed at before the start of the stage. So I'm not sure if that was a penalty, if he had to serve it or what, but that's a tough break for Rich Roy. That's just a tough break for the one car right there. But just slowed up in front of the pack and brought a caution out. And some cars have chosen to pit. The 9 is pitting. So we're going to get back to green soon here at Phoenix. Alrighty guys, back to green flag racing with 30 laps to go. Alexander Rowe battling with Nilsson Herrera for the lead. '23 trying to clear the 51. 51 fighting back on the outside. Teammate trying to help out in the draft. 23 trying to help out too. 45 gets to the draft into second place. 45 goes to the bottom. He takes second away from the 51. They're back to 1-2 racing here. Picked up where they left off. 42 car goes to third place. Skylar Taylor trying to clear the 51 in third. Down below goes the 42 car. Gonna try to clear the 51. 51 fighting back on the outside. 23 though pulls away. Ian Chavez is fifth now. Ian Chavez is moving on up. Going for third place now. He's on the 42. Will the 99 clear the 42? What a run he's had in the past couple laps. Ian Chavez trying to pull ahead. He's trying to get to third place. And Chavez clearing the 42. He's got his eyes set on the top two. With 25 laps to go. 99 is in third. Chavez moves up. And what a start for Ian Chavez, who won last week in Vegas. He's trying to win another one on the West Coast. He's trying to be the master of the West Coast races in just 2 events he's competed in. Chavez in third, behind Ryan Durrani and the 23, Alexander Rowe. And Zachary Fitzwater has moved up to 5th. And Zachary has moved up to the 5th spot. So the 4 car has moved up inside the top 5. 43 car trying to gain ground and trying to make a comeback after being involved in the last caution. Clint Buchanan goes to the bottom on Skylar Taylor in a 3-wide battle, maybe. There might be a 3-wide battle. Trying to hang on into 3-wide battle for position. the 15 goes to the bottom to 34 as well. Trying to get by 34 Chavez to the low side in the third. He's trying to get that dog leg run. Trying to hit the dog leg now. As the 2311 top 2 right now, pulling away. Trying to pull away now. Here comes Richardson. Look at the 3-wide battle there in the middle of the pack. 21 is battling below into the 16. That's LG Lataro. LG is trying to make a move on the 71. Coming to 20 laps to go. 23 and the 45 are 1-2 right now for 2311. This would be huge for the team that won a championship last season. But it's Rowe that's trying to outrun his teammate, who is a defending series champion. Two veterans both battling to win here today. Less than 20 laps remain. Ian Chavez is up to third place. This race is not over yet, as the 99 is behind. He won last week, so he has done this before. Alexander Rowe has never won a championship in his career. He's looking to change all that this season, along with a championship winning team who've done it before. If he wins, it'll be his 17th of his career in the PLABT series. If he hangs on for the win, 45 got a run though, a little bit of a run. He might get drafted here. Or he might just get up on the outside. Oh, got too tight. A little too close on that draft there with 17 to go. Might have gone that dirty air. Look at Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Look at that run by into fifth. Watch out for the 4. Holy cow, that 4 is really fast. Watch out for the 4, man. That 4, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is trying to get back in the playoffs with a win. Made the championship 4 last season. Herrera looks low. He doesn't have a run on the 99. He was trying to get a run on that 99 car. He's not going to get there. Not yet. Oh, he's got a bumper. He's got a bumper. Here we go. Here we go. Herrera's going to get to third. Herrera's going to try to get third place away from the 99 Ian Chavez. Chavez got to run on the outside, though. 51 getting the dog leg. Still trying to make it work now. Herrera goes to third. He clears the 99. Herrera's up to third. Herrera's up to third. 15 to go. 23 and the 45 battling 1-2. And Fitzwater's trying to get by Chavez. Chavez is dropping back to fifth. He might lose another spot after that, though. So, unfortunate for Chavez, he's not going to be able to win this one. He does have that win in Vegas last week, but he's going to have to earn himself up in points in order to get that win into the playoffs. 13 laps to go when we hit the stripe. Still 1-2 for 2311. Don't see a lot of 1-2 finishes that often here in this series. So 2311 trying to make history here today. But who will get to victory lane? Will it be the former champion in Ryan Durrani, or will it be Alexander Rowe, who's looking for his first title? Just a dozen more laps around Phoenix. In third place is Nilson Herrera. He needs a miracle at this point to get into contention. Skylar Taylor just went by the 99 car. And the 20 car goes down below Matt Hunter. And Chavez, though, losing another spot. Chavez has lost a lot of positions. We have a caution with 11 to go. A yellow flag just came out with 11 laps remaining. This is going to be fun. This restart's going to be a lot of fun. Let's take a look first at what brought out this caution. Alright, let's take a look at what brought the yellow out. It was Dylan Ebrahimian, and he got turned by the 24. I believe that's Clark McKee. And Nathan Ormond got right in the middle of it. The other Hendrick car, Allison Rain, too. 3 Hendrick cars got in the middle of the 31. And he just spins into the backstretch, and that's what brought the yellow out. With about 10 almost 10 laps to go here at Phoenix. Oh boy, this restart's going to be a lot of fun, so we're going to get right on to it. Here we go. The restart that could decide the race is coming up. Alright, here we go. 7 laps remain here at Phoenix. And we are back to green flag racing. Gonna come down to the wire between Alexander Rowe and Ryan Durrani. Rowe is in the lead, gets a jump. Here's Herrera on the bottom. Herrera's going to try to take second place away. Bottom 3 going 48 car going 3 wide. 23 pulls away. 23 is pulled ahead. 45 stays in second place. 51 though gets a run. 51 trying to clear Herrera. Trying to clear Rowe. And Clint Buchanan's in the mix. Clint Buchanan's in the mix with 5 to go at Phoenix. Five more laps. 51 is in second place. Buchanan's inside the top 5 now. Alexander Rowe is pulled away. Alexander Rowe's trying to hang on a win here today at Phoenix, and it might not be a 1-2, but it's still going to be it might be a win still for the 23 if he can hang on with 4 laps to go. 45 looks low. Does he have a run on the 51? Not there yet. 3 more laps to go. There's still a possibility of overtime at Phoenix. We've not had a race end in overtime yet. There's still a possibility out there to go to overtime. Ran the other original distance before. We probably would have had overtime. Just a thought. Oh no, they're pitting. Cars are pitting. 23 is pitted. 3 to go. This might be a race about fuel mileage. Oh my goodness. 2 to go. 23 hangs on to the lead. Alexander Rowe still out front. But does he have enough fuel to win the race? White flag next time by. Rowe is staying out. He's going to try to stretch it. Not sure why those other cars pitted though. Kind of random to see those 4 cars pit. But the white flag about to come out with 1 more lap around. Alexander Rowe is leading the race. And there's a caution! On the last lap, there is a caution. Did the caution come out before they crossed the start-finish line? We're going to have to take a look and see if it did. Oh boy. There's the lights. There's a moment of caution. But did it come out before they crossed the start-finish line? Let's see. They did. The caution came out before they crossed the start-finish line. Moore got hit from behind by the 22 car of JP Lataro, and they both spin. And it happened so quickly that they almost crossed the finish line when they took the caution. But when the leaders took the caution. But there's the spin with Stewie Moore and JP Lataro, believe it or not, are the 2 winners this season. Wow, we've never had a wreck before where we had like 2 winners early in the season collide with each other in one race. That's bizarre. But wow, first time for everything, I guess. So here we go, 2 laps to go. There will be overtime for the first time this season here at Phoenix. We'll see if Alexander Rowe will hang on for the win. Nilson Herrera also on the front row. Here we go, 2 to go, overtime in the desert. We'll see who wins it here and comes out on top. Onto the green flag we go. 2 laps to go for overtime, and here we go. Great start for Alexander Rowe, already up and running. Battling 3 wide behind them. All trying to gain a lot of positions here on this final 2 laps. Now the white flag will come out next time by. One more time around here at Phoenix. Alexander Rowe hanging on right now. A great jump. And the controversy won't matter for this finish, as the 23 is looking like he's going to hang on to win. Clint Buchanan goes up to 2nd place. But here he comes off the final corner. Alexander Rowe. 23-11 does it again. They're going to take the win here tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Take a look at the final results here from Phoenix. Alexander Rowe hangs on in overtime. And the 51 dropped to 4th on that restart, but Rowe takes the win and puts his name among consideration for the playoffs this season. And take a look at the rest of the finishing order. Every car had to get back on the lead lap because we had to start a new race in order to make overtime work here at Phoenix after it ended prematurely, the first attempt I did at this track. So, but the points from the results that they saved will be kept in this race, even if some drivers changed positions from what the results were saved in. So anyway, these are the final results you're seeing on your screen right now. This is how it ended in overtime in controversial fashion, but Alexander Rowe, he wasted no time. He got the start he needed, the jump he needed to get himself to victory lane here in season 47. What a race here at Phoenix, and what a West Coast swing to start off the season. We will see you guys all next week at Bristol Motor Speedway in our first short track test of the year. Till then, we will see you later.